She banged on my car window, screaming that residents aren't allowed to park luxury vehicles here. I smiled, rolled down my window, and said, "Ma'am, this car belongs to the Federal Interior Chief. Me. If you've ever dealt with someone who thought they could control you just because they had a title, get ready for one of the most satisfying revenge stories you'll hear today." I had just moved into a quiet suburban neighborhood after years of federal fieldwork. The HOA here was supposed to keep things organized, but this woman, Karen, the self-proclaimed neighborhood president, treated it like her personal empire. The first time she saw me step out of my government-issued SUV, she frowned like I'd parked a spaceship. A week later, I found a note on my windshield. "This car doesn't belong to residents. Move it or get fined." I ignored it. The next morning, I woke to flashing lights and sirens. Karen had actually called the cops, claiming I was trespassing. She stood there, arms crossed, that smug little smirk plastered across her face, until I calmly showed the officers my credentials. Federal Interior Chief, Department of National Properties. The officers froze, then straightened. Karen's grin faded instantly. I explained that my department oversees federal land ownership records, including this HOA's land grant. You could hear a pin drop. The cops left, but I wasn't done. A week later, I ordered a formal audit. It turned out Karen had been misusing HOA funds and enforcing fake regulations to bully residents. Within weeks, she was removed from her position, fined, and forced to issue a public apology. When I passed her the next morning, I gave her a polite nod and said, "Still think I don't belong here?" She couldn't even meet my eyes. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't loud. It's lawful, precise, and humiliating for the ones who thought they held power. If this story made you smile, smash that like button and tell me, what's the worst HOA encounter you've ever had? Don't forget to subscribe for more real-life revenge stories that prove karma always shows up. Sometimes in a government SUV.